Hello, I'm Jean and this is another episode of Star Wars The Old Republic. We continue our trials with Zayana. And sorry if you hear anything in the background. Essentially, my room is next to the bathroom, and so when somebody uses it, you can hear the noise of water going through pipes. So I can't really do anything about it, and so you will have to... Well, I'll try to mute myself then. Okay, so let's bring the texts, the tablets, the text from the tablets to Overseer Harkon. I'm sure he's going to be delighted at that.
Yes, remarkable. Magnificent. You slave. No, acolyte. You're the one who brought me this magnificent holocron from the tomb of Marka Ragnos, yes?
Yes, let's be polite. This is Lord Zash, although we shouldn't know that, but the game said that, and I mean, she has the holocron, so we can assume that. And so, yeah, let's be polite.
Yes, my lord. I found the holocron.
Unbelievable. 1,000 years buried in that tomb, the Sith Lords passing it by, and then the most unlikely person comes along. Tell me, how did you manage it?
Yes, we can say the truth. We can not tell, or we can lie. I'm going to be honest because I think somebody as experienced as Lord Zash will easily see through our lies. So let's be honest.
I shot lightning at it, and it opened.
Such a simple solution. Why did none of us think of that? We must have thought too deeply on it, believed too strongly that it could not be done. Or perhaps we were simply not meant to open it. Your work so far, in bringing back this holocron, and now the text from Tulak Hord's tomb, has me intrigued. I am watching your progress eagerly. I have high hopes for you, Acolyte. Sky high.
Yeah, we could, rat out the Overseer, but that's probably his job, at least in Lord Zash's eyes.
I hope I live up to them.
Good luck, Acolyte. Good luck.
But yeah, like I said, we can easily just unleash the sarcasm and the confidence inside Zayana, because Harkon, he can do anything he can't do. Let's try to learn the proper the British English, like the can't. It should be can't, not can't. So yeah, Overseer Harkon can't do anything about Zayana because she's just too important to Lord Zash. So yeah, I'm going to be cruel.
I was just about to send Fon off. What delayed you, slave?
Well, first Lord Zash stopped me to tell me how amazing I am, and then we got talking, and I guess I lost track of time.
Just like a slave to make up stories. Lord Zash would crush you like a gizka if you ever crossed her path. You're not worthy of her presence. Now, did you collect the text from Tulak Hord's tomb?
Of course. As always, I'm brilliant.
Give it here. No doubt it's been badly damaged. It's what we get for sending a worthless alien to do a Sith's job. Isn't that right, Fon?
What are we waiting for, Overseer? Why don't we kill this wretch now?
You have a big mouth, slave, but no combat skills. I don't want to see you again until you've satisfied the Korriban instructors. The training facility is on the second floor of the Academy and is usually reserved for the Dark Lords and their apprentices. This is not a promotion, and you are not to speak to anyone except the training master when you are up there, understand? You are not fit for their presence.
Oh, you're wrong. let's be now, let's just leave the room, as you say.
I understand. I will be careful not to step out of place.
You are just as likely to chop your own arm off as not, slave. Now get going to the second floor training grounds. You don't want to keep the instructors waiting.
Yeah, but, ooh, level 10. So yeah, the armor I have now is better, but that one looks better because it has a hood. So I'll just try to do it like this. Yes. And now we have a hood permanently attached to our head. Well, maybe not permanently, but it's great because we can switch our gear and we'll still look awesome. So yeah. He said that we are supposed to go up here. We have a lot of new abilities. Yeah, we are not supposed to be here. It totally doesn't sound like a setup. Does it? Huh?
What dark secret shall I share with you?
Tell me my skills. Yes, and yeah, well, it totally doesn't sound like a setup. You are not supposed to be here if you're not supposed to tell anybody about it. Yeah. And by the way, where are the other acolytes? We haven't seen them for a while. I guess I'm talking too much. Yeah.
Hello there, friend. You remember my brother and me from downstairs? With Harkon, right?
Sorry it had to be this way.
We don't like it any more than you do. Well, maybe a little more.
Okay,
Now, you really don't know whether I like this or not.
I'm sorry, girl. I liked you. I really did.
But Harkon made us a deal, see? We kill you, we go home.
Oh, I doubt he would. I doubt he would hold. How to say it? He would fulfill his promise.
You will regret that.
We don't want to. But we know we can't beat Fon, and we'll never be Sith. At least this way we can go home, alive.
Quiet, Balak. The time for talk is past. Fight for your life, acolyte.
Fine by me. They just died. That's sad, to be perfectly honest. They just died to single hits. I mean, I guess they were unfit to be Sith, like they said themselves, but still, kinda disappointing. Yeah, so Harkon, I think you're not going to be very happy about seeing us again. Okay, so I've lost the recording of my voice for this part of the video, and I'm re-recording it now while editing. And so what awaits us is a talk with Overseer Harkon, and we can't really accuse him of trying to, you know, get us killed. Although I'm pretty sure it's illegal for him, but yeah, we can't. He will just send us on our next trial, the last trial.
Well, well. Look who shows up at long last. I half expected to hear you'd crossed some Dark Lord upstairs and finally got yourself killed. None of the others have shown up either. I assume they're dead by now, which means you and Fon are the last ones.
Speaking of Fon, he seems conspicuously absent.
You only wish it, slave. No. You took so long returning, I sent Fon ahead. Your final trial will be to retrieve an ancient map from the innermost chamber of Naga Sado's tomb, which has never been breached in thousands of years. But before you get the map, you'll have to awaken an ancient assassin called a Dashard that sleeps in the tomb. You cannot access the map without him. Understand?
What exactly is a Dashard?
They're a lost race of assassins that the ancient Sith used to devour their Force-using enemies. This one will probably eat you the moment he's freed. Oh, and one more thing. You'll be competing with Fon for this map. Whoever brings it back will be Lord Zash's apprentice. The other will die. And Fon's already started, so my advice? Run, slave. Run.
One moment, please.
Lord Zash, what are you doing here?
Overseer, are you implying that I, a Lord of the Sith, don't have the right to go where I please within the Academy of the Sith?
No, of course not, Lord Zash.
Good. I saw the last acolyte arrive. I wanted to see the hopefuls off on their final trial. Where's, the red one, Fawn?
He finished his trial early, so I sent him on rather than keeping him waiting for this.
Pity. I just finished translating the wonderful text this acolyte brought from Tulak Hord's tomb, and it's most illuminating. I don't know that the map can be retrieved without it.
Uh-oh. Fawn's in trouble.
It's too late. Fon's already left. You can't just...
Give one acolyte an unfair advantage over the other? Overseer, when has being Sith ever been about being fair? Now, my dear acolyte, here is what you must do to free the Dashard. There are rods scattered throughout the tomb of Naga Sado. These rods are the keys to the chamber where the ancient assassin is imprisoned. You will need to place the rods in the chamber door and electrify them. I don't know exactly the reason, but it is clear that you will not be able to retrieve the map without the Dashard. But be careful, he is very dangerous.
Yes, so being confident and wanting to show off to Lord Zash is certainly possible, but I think asking about advice is a better option because, well, we can die there. It's a powerful assassin, a powerful creature, so we should not risk dying there, and so we should ask about the advice.
Is there anything else I should know about the Dashard?
It's a Force-resistant assassin. I have reason to believe this one was placed in the tomb by Tulak Hord himself. I will return when both acolytes are back from the tomb. You will not do anything further to affect the outcome of the trial. Understood?
Yes, Lord Zash.
Good. And good luck, acolyte.
Thank you. Or rather, not thank you, to not... how to translate that? In Polish we have this saying that you should not thank for wishes of good luck, because that will bring you bad luck. And so... something like that. I always say that when somebody wishes me a good meal. Like, I hope it's going to be tasty. No thank you, in order to not bring bad luck on myself. I will have to think about translating that phrase. It sounds very awkward. But yeah, still post-recording, recording while editing. We are just running here to the tomb of Tulak Hord, which is very close the Sith Academy, which makes sense. It's probably an important place for the Sith, although it should be plundered now. And here we have a side quest.
Acolyte, may I speak to you for a moment?
Sure.
Sure, why not, Sentry? Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm honored that you would do me the courtesy. There was another acolyte, not long ago, who entered this tomb and did not come back. He died in there.
What caused his death?
I don't know, but I could tell he was dying. I heard him scream, even through the great tomb doors. The acolyte who went in there, he was a good sort, friendly and talkative. He said he was entering the tomb to prove himself to his father. I just thought it would be nice if somebody took his body back and told his father he didn't make it.
Yes, the father should be told that his son has fallen.
I'd never survive in there. And even if I did, I wouldn't be allowed to see his father. He is a Dark Honor Guard stationed in the Academy. None but Sith can ever set foot on the sacred ground where he stands watch. But you could find the body and bring it to his father. Please do this and honor the fallen.
If I see the Acolyte's body, I will try to retrieve it.
Thank you so much. If you find the Acolyte's remains inside the tomb, let me know. I can tell you where to find his father in the Academy. Good luck.
Yes, by the way, this video is going to be cut in half because I recorded over 45 minutes of gameplay, and I think it's too much for a single video, and so I will ask you for your advice and suggestions here when I have an occasion. So if you notice any mistakes or know how I can improve my English, let me know. And here is the body of the Acolyte. As you can see, he did not far. Well, he died in the very first chamber, so he was kind of a failure. And so we are going to go back to the Sentry and then to his father, and I'm going to talk and then, well, I have recording for that part, so no more future Gene. So I'll see ya in a second. Or at least my past me.
You found him. That poor Acolyte.
Yes, yes. One dead Acolyte.
His father was Naaman Fall. As I said before, he's one of the Dark Honor Guards in the Academy. If you take the Acolyte's remains to his father, I'm sure he'll be grateful.
Okay.
Sounds like a worthy cause.
Thank you. It's good to see that there are more feelings embraced by the Sith than just hate and fury. You can find the Acolyte's father outside the chamber of the Dark Council. That's where he stands guard.
I do agree with that sentiment. So I won't do any cuts here, I just want to talk about it. Because that's true, and I don't believe the Sith philosophy must be certainly attributed only to... That was a weird sentence, sorry. I don't think the philosophy of the Sith can be attributed only to the dark side, because the Sith code says there is no peace, only passion, and passion isn't necessarily something negative. We are not talking just about negative emotions like she said, hate and fury, also fear. There are also other emotions, positive emotions like happiness, care for others and stuff like that, love. So I think in order to be as powerful as possible, we should be embracing all of those emotions instead of certain ones. Although that is true, the negative emotions are definitely more powerful, and they provide more power because of that. But yeah, still, like, embracing positive emotions, like, why should we? Like, why shouldn't we? Like, we are not machines. That's the problem with the Jedi's philosophy, and because they essentially try to be like droids, right? Emotionless, and that isn't really the right way. That's kind of the point of, I don't want to say the Old Republic and the prequel trilogy, but it kind of shows you that both sides are kind of wrong, and that the new beginning with Luke is supposed to be this better path. Because Luke has no idea how Jedi actually, how the Jedi Order actually should function, so he just do what he thinks is right, and that's not, and those things aren't necessarily correct according to the Jedi Order, like Jedi Order's teaching. You know, like saving his father. That's a personal attachment, and so he should actually reject it. But yeah, let's talk to Naman Fall.
You don't belong here. You stand before the Chamber of the Dark Council, and this floor is off limits to all who are not Lords of the Sith. If you are not on official business, you will leave now.
Of course, but for now...
I've come with news about your son.
So that is the smell you carry. It is said he went into the tomb of Naga Sadao to prove himself, and was killed. He was such a weak boy. He shames me in death as he shamed me in life. When I heard of his death, I could not leave my post. Honor forbade it. Still, I would like to know what happened in there.
Okay. We shall be polite.
Of course. Ask away, my lord.
Your deference does you credit. Now tell me, where did you find his body? Did my pathetic son even make it past the first steps? In the end, was he Sith?
I mean, we can lie, but why should we? Like, he obviously does not like... he did not like his son, so let's be just honest.
He died right at the entrance of the tomb. Pathetic indeed.
Of course he did. Every moment of his life existed only to mock me. I will keep his bones to remind me of my shame and to focus my anger. But you have done me a service, and such deeds should be repaid. You have brought me pain and torment. I will return the favor. My son sought a relic I placed in the base of a cracked statue, deep in the tomb. This crystal will release it. Now go.
Of course, my lord. Ah, yes, maybe cruel, but I will return the favor. I don't think I like that. I'm in danger. That's kind of how it sounded. But yeah. The statue is in the tomb of Tulak Horde, so we will see each other there.